All right, today I have another packet challenge lock to pick from ZM78. I'll also be using this as an entry for PHPickers 100 subscriber giveaway. Congratulations on getting to 100. That's a pretty exciting milestone. All right, well, let's get into this. See what we got in here. All right, one extremely well taped up something. And oh, just when I thought we were making progress. All right, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, one nice bubble wrappy job. We have Synth by ZM78 with 8 modifications apparently. Alright. Get that out of the bag. We'll keep that for later. So we have a ZM engraving here. And we have a bit of a sine wave there. Lockwood C4 oval. I really do like the Lockwood ovals for challenge locks. They're excellent. Okay, we got a Tate, Synth by ZM78, and what looks to be a reusable key cover. Yep, that's what I'm. Now, let's stick this in the vise. Alright, Lockwood profile means I'll use this fat multi-pick bar. Then number 14 goes up there. We'll go clockwise, I think. Let's find a pick. Use D5 diamond to start, see how that goes. Usually works. Alright, tap on 1, bit of core rotation, another click on 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright. A bit more on 1, another click, 2, springy, 3, 4, oop. Touch that and we dropped in a bit of a false set. All right, so I just spent well over an hour trying to pick this lock, which is, I discovered what the problem. I eventually gave up. I'm like, nah, there's something weird going on with this. Does it even work? I pulled the key out. No, the lock didn't work, and the reason it didn't work is because, like a total fucking dumbass, I had it in the vise such that I was getting into what I felt was a nice deep falset, but the cam on the back was just hitting into my vise. And I probably had it picked about 5 times, 5, 10, 20 times. I kept getting to this deep falset and all my feedback would just completely go away. And no matter what I did, I couldn't find any. And it turns out it was probably picked every time. So anyway, pay attention to cam pieces on locks. That's my pro tip for the day. So let's see if I can do this again on video. I did just have it picked then. Once I discovered that might be the reason. Yeah, anyway, so just because someone has a black belt on a Discord server doesn't mean they're not a complete bloody idiot every now and then. Jesus, that was a waste of time. Alright, so we got... I've also discovered a good tip for this one is to go really quite light on the tension, get a lot better feedback out of it. Did take me a bit to get it picked even still. The good thing about a Lockwood lock is it really doesn't matter what you put in it. They're always really good picks. Tolerances on these cores are just so good. That was a little rotation there. There we go. Yeah, all right. That's the last thing holding us up here. There it is. What a bloody nightmare. So yes, still definitely a hard lock, even though I'd already picked it once. Yeah, great tolerances. Lockwood, always very good. Now, normally as well, I would praise Lockwood cores for the screws at the back, but you have to be careful. If you look at these closely, you can see they're starting to act a little bit rounded. That is the downside. You have to be very careful that you use the appropriate screwdriver, or as they get a bit old, they can end up completely rounded, and then you never get them undone again, which is the thing that doesn't happen with C-clips. So I might even replace these screws, if I remember, with some that are a bit less rounded. All right, let's get that key I opened up before. A little bit sticky. Does work. Anyway, get a shim in there. Actually, there's one that's a bit less damaged. I'm intrigued to see what is in this. Let's move that in a bit closer. All right, come to that in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all standard key pins. What's not a surprise there, having picked it a bit, is we've got some threading and some countermilling. Yeah, possibly overmilling. Yeah, so big threads on one. Bit of a more like an overmilling here on 2. And same here, an overmilling. It's not actually like a lip to catch under, but that'll make everything that's in these chambers, whatever they are, feel like T-pins. Deep threads, smooth on 5, threads on 6. All right. Now, we're a bit jammed up, and a lot jammed up actually. I strongly suspect that's due to the shim. See if we can. Sparrow's one's a little bit looser. Alright, but we're going to have to gut it from the rear now. I've had that trouble on a few where it just doesn't quite fit. Alright, let's just move this key pin. So this is going to be like the world's longest challenge lock video. I'm going to have to keep at least some of that original footage in of my hour-long struggle. Well, I filmed about half an hour, then I got it, went at it, turned the camera off, and etc, etc. Anyway, so here we have 6. Deep spool in the middle with a large standard section. 5 spool. Possibly looks like one end is fatter than the other. Is that? Yeah, maybe. 4. All serrated. Different spring. 5. The mushroom pin. Another different spring. Got a double spool. And finally, trying to make sure we keep the orientation correct. Got this pin here in 1, which looks like a homemade serrated, and same pin as on spring as on 4. Now these oval ones are basically impossible to do core mods on, so I'd be very surprised if there was anything in there. Yeah, no, that feels all smooth. There was the engravings again, the ZM, little sine wave. I'm assuming that's a sine wave, looks like one to me. And our bins. So we've got this homemade serrated, double deep spool, mushroom pin, homemade serrated, deep spool with a shallower tip. That's the one I had to set last. And this other sort of deep spool thing there. And there we go. Synth by ZM78. Challenge lock that took way longer than it should have. Always check that the cam has room to move. Rookie mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching, and congratulations PHPicker for your 100 subs. And yeah, and good job ZM78 on the challenge log. Thanks for watching.